Good morning and welcome to Sports Justice right here on Cyber FM Radio. Not online radio, but radio online. For the first time, we want to welcome in our viewing audience. It's never been done before.
That's right.
They've never seen us. So, sorry to disappoint us. Sorry to disappoint you.
Sorry you have to see our ugly mugs.
Our ugly mugs today. But we do have a lot of things to get to, as always. We'll get into a little bit of the second half. The All-Star break is over. We've moved into the second half of the baseball season. We'll get into some more NBA offseason. The Cavs are now seem willing to trade Andrew Wiggins. NFL minicamps open up for the Giants. They report at the training camp today. The Jets don't report for another 2 days, but we're getting there. And we'll get into another one of those fantasy segments that we started, what was it, last week?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So, also Rory McIlroy, leading wire to wire in the British Open. We'll cover that a little bit. And we'll get all that rolling right after this quick update by Billy Pop Emanuel.
You blew it!
Way to go, Rich.
We just said
Way to
after
go.
the
I don't
second
even have a
segment.
sweeper
I
here.
knew he
Totally threw me under the bus.
I don't even have a
you
sweeper.
you said, like, running through the baseball school.
Guy shows up late.
You
The
didn't go for our
guy,
names.
Yeah, didn't do our names
Oh,
yet.
yeah.
guy shows up late. I'll take care. I'll fix your mess.
Yeah, you do that.
You know, this guy Rich, he shows up late. He screws up half the damn intro on our first show where we have video cameras recording us.
He's buckling under the
He thinks
pressure.
Billy's doing an update now when Billy had to go pick him up at the train station because he's running late, so he couldn't write an
Oh,
update
boy.
until for the second half. And he completely forgets to introduce everyone. I mean, Rich, you're an absolute mess this morning.
Yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm Rich Warnock, by the way.
I'm Billy Pop Emanuel.
I'm Paul Banano.
And I'm Sean Snyder. Way
Now-
to go, Rich.
now
At
we're
least
back
we
on
have
track.
that
We're
on
back on
camera in
track.
my face when Rich.
yeah, that's right.
Rich,
That's
absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Did you not say he was going to run through the baseball scores quick?
We all agree.
And then Billy said, "No, I'll do the update for the second half because I had to go pick
I
up
wasn't
Rich at the
paying
train
attention to that.
station."
I was doing the intro.
No, you weren't.
This was before the intro even started.
Before the
This
show
was
started.
Let's roll
before
the
we.
tape.
Billy, did you write an update?
No.
No update.
You didn't write an update?
No, I wasn't here.
We're scrapping the
I was too
update.
busy picking your ass, so.
That's right, yeah. Alright, so no update. So no update. So no update.
I wish we could just
Roll
kind of
the tape.
scrap everything and restart because of how terrible you mess it up. That was worse than my circus reference
I don't
as
know.
my tease.
That was
A lot.
Debatable.
Debatable. That was pretty bad. The intro was really, really bad. But the circus reference was
You
pretty
just
bad.
completely screwed up the whole intro for the whole show.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
We're back on track now.
We're back on track.
All
I
right,
agree.
It was a little unorthodox, but we got
A little
it.
unorthodox
It
to
was
start.
a lot
We're back on
unorthodox.
track. Alright, so second half of the baseball season, the Mets open up well. They open up the first game and then they lose the next two to the Padres. They only score 1 run in 2 games. The Yankees, big time sweep of the Angels. They swept them 3 games in a row.
Reds.
That was big, that's right.
They swept the Reds.
When
Rich,
I
you
said
really
Yankees,
just
Yankees, you know, I'm
he
just
just
believe-
can't put it together today. Why don't you just get back on the
The
track?
Reds.
I said Reds.
Back on
Right.
track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was wrong?
Yeah. Did you did you
Yeah.
see the way
This
both
is
New York
brutal.
games ended yesterday? I heard
Yeah,
you were watching what happened with Josh Edgen.
I was watching with Josh Edgen. That was pretty
Which one do you
Very
think was worse? Was it the Josh Edgen tripping over his own feet, knocking the guy out, or was it the bloop single right behind the second baseman?
Or the bunt that went right through who was that?
Vic Black.
And you know, right before all this happens, I'm talking about Familia with Rich, and Rich goes, "I really hate this guy." I'm like, "How can you hate this guy? He's
He's
probably
too
our
inconsistent.
he's probably our best reliever." And Rich goes, "I'll take the rest of the bullpen over him." And then all of a sudden, a bunt right through the guy's legs. He trips on his own feet, and I go, "You really
They
still
made-
want the rest of these guys over Familia, huh?"
They made the pitches to get out of the inning. They just didn't, field the ball well.
Familia made the pitches to get out of the inning
He did a
too.
very nice job.
Familia's
He gave
very
up-
good.
He
I
gave
don't
up
know why you
the
don't like
triple down.
Familia.
That's
He's
what I'm
probably
saying.
the best reliever we have.
He's very inconsistent.
Well, all of them are very inconsistent.
No, Familia is even more so. Like, sometimes he just loses the strike zone. It's kind of like Vic Black.
Is anybody more inconsistent than Josh Edgen? I think Josh Edgen is terrible. So
Edgen had like 20
he's
appearances in a
consistently
row where he was
bad.
good.
He's consistently bad. That's about
He
it.
wasn't even bad yesterday.
Rich will
He
argue
couldn't
to
even
death.
stand and grab a ball at the
All
same
right, but
time.
he made the right pitch. Seth Smith, he got him to a weak ground out back to the pitcher.
You
And then he
would
just
think
toppled over
that's all
himself.
you
and
need
he,
to do.
obviously couldn't make the play.
Not only did he topple himself, he still had a chance to get the guy out, and he just couldn't grab the ball afterwards. Also,
Yeah, well, that's true. But I feel like Familia is really inconsistent for me.
okay.
Rich
fine,
will
what do you
argue
say?
to death for the rest of this Mets bullpen.
Yeah.
Everyone but Familia. He loves it.
No,
He'll
I don't,
take
I don't love them.
He'll take the bunch
Let's
over
not lose
Familia.
our
Loves the
heads here.
bullpen.
Last week when we did the report card, if it was Familia alone, it would have been a C-. The rest of the bullpen, A+.
Well, you gave the bullpen a C- already, didn't you?
No, I gave
You
the
gave him
bullpen
starting
a B+.
rotation like a C. You were giving him rough
How do you
scores.
give the
left and
rotation
right.
a C, but you give the bullpen a B+?
How do you take Edgen Black and all these other guys
There
over
we
Familia?
go.
I didn't say I would. First of all, that's completely incorrect. I never said I would take those guys over Familia. I said I just don't like Familia that much.
I don't know how inconsistent he is. Have you seen his stats this year?
Really? I'm assuming you have them.
Yeah. What do you think his ERA is?
3.5.
1.98.
Really?
That's a fact. Yeah.
How many appearances?
He hasn't given up an earned run since June 30th.
And
he
he's
gave up-
inconsistent.
And that was one run he gave up.
How many appearances he had since June 30th? Like 3 or 4?
Since June 30th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Your words.
I'm getting proven wrong here on Jay Reese.
Yeah, and since then, most of these times, he either goes 1 2/3, 2/3, 2/3, 1 inning, 1 inning, 1 inning, 1 inning. No hits, no hits, no hits, 1 hit, 1 hit, 1 hit, no hit, no hit. 2
Sounds
hits.
pretty good to me and pretty consistent if you.
It does sound pretty
right.
consistent. He's got 7 holds. It's not too bad so far. He has 50 innings, 11 earned runs so far.
It's actually not that bad.
Oh, no, it isn't.
He's
I
starting
didn't
to come
think so.
around.
Starting to come around on Familia. By the way, give us a call, 914-410-6388. Tell me what you think about Familia. Am I wrong? Am I right? Well, clearly I'm wrong because Paul just read the stats.
You're listening to Sports Justice.
Right here on Cyber FM Radio.
We're not online radio. We're radio online.